Yeah, so when we start working in atmosphere, this is kind of a little bit tricky because we want to create a nice look, and at the same time, for the dramatic, we can take a sun, and for example, I like to put a sun right here so I can see it. But the problem with this, we start losing a lot of details around here, which is okay. We can fix this, and I'll show you in a second, well, after we'll finish render, how we can do that. So for now, let's just set up the scenery. The one thing we notice, it's a little bit too yellowish because sun is low, and I want to create frost look. Frost look, it's more like bluish, maybe color. So let's go to atmosphere editor. We'll set to global radiosity. We'll take our ambient light and actually increasing, make it a little bit brighter. So we'll have a little bit wider look. And let's go slightly to the sun. Okay, in the clouds, what I'm going to do is add just dark canvas, will be work just fine. Except we'll take density and bring it maybe to around 4. So it should add nice brighter and pop up slightly on details. Okay, right here, haze and fogs will become kind of fun. So we'll take the sky, slightly saturated. This is decay, it's why we want to actually go modified and put this slightly to frosty look. So right here you can watch, we're already having this bluish kind of look. In some cases we might maybe even go a lighter color if it's too over bluish for us, but it will give it us this cold look. Okay, next let's do this way. Glow intensity, it's a glowing around the sun, so we can pop up this, but at the same time scattering, if we take down, we can have it a very nice sky will start appearing right here, kind of bluish, almost not natural. So we'll fix this. Let's add haze, aerial perspective, so it will add this kind of haziness and a little bit on a fog. Okay, so kind of ready, prepared to preview first pass on atmosphere. Okay, so you can see we have it already a very nice result. Sky, maybe reduce right here, just make them visible a little bit more, reduce a little bit clouds and make darker sky. This look kind of nice. I like some colors popping, so let's give it attention and let's have it nice, this crisp frost look. So let's go on the sky first and we'll make a less saturated, darker sky. It will increase slightly actually height, so we'll have it kind of more cover. Okay, we'll take down on a glowing around sun, so we're opening. As well on the clouds, let's remove cover way less. Okay, yeah, we have a little bit more blue sky showing, a little bit coldish kind of feeling to this. Okay, our lights probably about right, maybe a little bit more an ambient light, so let's give it that crisp look. Okay, and the sky, let's increase haze, and I want to see the problem increasing haze, it's right here we start losing some of those details, so we want to keep this down. Okay, let's pop up fog. Fog, maybe we want to switch to brighter colors. Again, it's look kind of okay, so we'll keep it this way. And scattering, just as a test, we can increase. You'll see how it's overlay all, so it doesn't give it us, except we start losing a lot of on the clouds, so we'll want to keep it this way and a little bit down here. Let's preview what we have. Okay, I think this is kind of more closer and closer from what we can see. Again, this is a background, it will be digital background we're creating that will be dropped, so we want to create some details but not overwhelm with details, but mostly it's a bring theme kind of feel of this frozen cold time. So it's look nice. I think it's almost ready for the final render. One thing what I want to do, it's actually take a sun, add a little bit, maybe about 10 degrees of softness, so the shadows will become just slightly soft. I'm going to set on final render, still be on low resolution. Again, it's just a preview right now for me, and I'm going to render this and see how this picture come up when we render in the final resolution. Again, the final is a bit different because you notice we have at first pre-pass going with calculating indirect lightings and other options, and when it's complete it will start actually going pass over with other. So if you're doing this and you have this black square, it's very normal. It will be just several passes going through there. Okay, so right here I can look already, and maybe softness a little bit too much, so I need to reduce it. Also a little bit emptiness right here on the top, but just jump at me. So probably take those trees and put it a little bit around. So I'm going to cancel this render right now. Okay, and we'll just go modify a little bit of this. So let me enable a middle so I can preview. Right here we also have it. Okay, the tree right here, which is kind of yellow if you preview right here, which is nice, give it this yellow points, but I think a little bit smaller. So we still have a color, kind of interesting color poking through, but not yet. Okay, let's select right here. I'm going to add tree. Again, we'll go to the tree. We'll select frosted one. And I actually want to bring them and put right here on the top. So we'll have it more of them, and it's look a little bit too empty. It's the reason what I want to do. I want right here. Okay, bring more around this area. Okay, you can see kind of like start feeling because it is looking a little bit too empty. Maybe a little bit more right here. Okay, another tree, some right in this area. Okay, a few more. We bring around here. Okay, let's create it right here. More trees, obviously. Okay, so will add nice this kind of flow. And stack them back and forward so we have it in these dimensions so they don't look like they all stay in one line. Maybe bring one on here. Okay, let's click create another one. And again, sometimes I just bring up and drop them down to the ground if it's hard to see. Where they're going. Okay, let's place one right here. I think these look nice. Right here, small empty space. So yeah, I'll just bring leave it right here. I think that is good now. Okay, so I'm going to select my sunlight. It's too much, maybe about 1 even or 2% soft, so leave it soft. We'll take also clouds, and with the clouds actually I want to move them because I want to open right here the sun. So right here I want to move my clouds. Okay, I think this is kind of nicely covered. You see the sun is kind of overwhelmed. That what we're going to do is we're using after as HDR, and we'll tone down and bring this stuff out so it will be look way nice. But that's one nice thing what we want to do. So I think this is look nice, very crisp, nicely. I'm going to render again final, and I'm going to render on a lower resolution. If you work for the backgrounds, at least you want to do super or ultra quality and 4000 pixels is what I done. And when we start working with photos, it's what we're going to do, because I will have a little bit more time. I will pre-render them and we'll go work with this. Again, this is just to show as example, so we'll go to do this right now. Let's click render. I'm going to pause this tutorial, so we'll come back when this is render is completed. Okay, so right here we have it, our image done rendering. Of course, you can add more tweaking with lights and proper, maybe add additional light on the side. Again, this will take a little bit longer time than about 20 minutes to set up good scenery, but overall what I was showing you this concept how you can add parts. Next, let's go save this image, and we'll go save this as HDRI. Okay, so right here, let's work in a Photoshop, actually in the Photomatic Pro. It's what we're going to do. We'll go File, Open. We'll open this winter frost image, see what we can modify it. Next, it's going with tone mapping. And one nice thing, so you can notice right here we already have a nice sun, so we can actually create even night look on this. Okay, let's modify it, see what we have it. Bring a little bit more string. Okay, add a little bit brighter on the white point. Okay, you can see how much is different. We can add a little bit more contrast to this background. Okay, a little bit small ones will add kind of frost look, so I'm going between probably a little bit this way. Again, I found out with the backdrops when used as digital, you have the option to create very natural look or make more surrealistic look, so kind of going to two sides will give you the best result. So let's look on the micro smoothing, and again, because I'm going after snow kind of, so I'm going to just add a little bit more smoothness, dreamy kind of look. Okay, I'll go back right here to the string, see. Yeah, we'll go apply. Okay, just modify small, and in many, you notice I can go in one order. You apply settings, go readjust them. Other ones, see how they will work very well together. Okay, for example, this is surrealistic, but we have it a little bit to contrast most of the time. If I like to keep it between two natural or another, so I will keep it natural look for this. Let's look again if we right here probably add a little bit more smooth to highlights. Yeah, I'll give it as kind of nice frosty look. Okay, run right there. Let's bring a little bit brighter on a gamma. And we'll go take on the and about right here will be nice. We have it, you can see quite a bit clipping. It's on a sun point right here, but this is kind of hot spot for that. We'll go process. Okay, right here as well we can add at this point a little bit more on the contrast. red. Okay, let's go to the sharpening, pop up sharpening, clip it up. Okay, colors, again we can increase maybe bluish a little bit more. Color. Okay, and I think we're ready to save this as tone method. Okay, so here was kind of a little bit different way approach. We have it kind of inside outside. If you're more interested in how to create landscapes, I do recommend for you to check our Geekatplay other tutorials where we mostly do outside landscapes. You can take almost any of them and apply it as backdrops. Okay, so right here this is outside kind of frosty look. Thank you for watching this tutorial from Geekatplay Studio. Please remember, visit us on the web is www.geekatplay.com.